I'm Elizabeth Durazio. We're here at the AVA Gallery in Lebanon, and right down the street is a dedicated group of individuals who every day combat the opioid and addiction crisis. It's a tough job, but they're working hard to make sure that the people that we love and work with and see every day have a better way of life. I'm joined by Kathleen Russo, the Director of Clinical Services at Headrest, and she's going to tell us some of the many ways that they help us. Thank you.
Hi, thanks for having us.
And there's really 3 different ways that Headrest is involved with addiction and the opioid crisis. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have 3 separate programs, one of which is we have a national suicide hotline that's been in existence since 1971, and it's manned 24 hours a day. We get many calls, and we've really made some impact on people's lives, and they call us back to thank us. We also have a residential program, we call it the Low Intensity Residential Treatment Program, which houses 10 people, 4 women typically, and 6 men. And they have a program that we meet, we have group therapy twice a week, we work on some job skills, get folks out and working, and they're there for a period of about 90 days. And the goal is to help them get into a recovery community, get back into working, be able to find their own place and get back on their feet. And a lot of folks stay in the Lebanon area because they love the Upper Valley. They'd never been here before, maybe. You know, being from New Hampshire, this is a little gold mine up here. So, and we also now have an outpatient program that we've got really 2 wonderful seasoned licensed alcohol and drug counselors to work with people with outpatient. And our outpatient is looking to expand to an intensive outpatient program, maybe looking for sometime in March area. We're looking for some more MLADACs and LADACs to be able to work in the field. Headrest has been around, as probably many know, since 1971. It was started at Dartmouth by some folks for people who were homeless at the time. And it's transformed over years into many different facets. But currently we're trying to meet folks who are really suffering from the opioid addiction and addiction in general, and try to get them back on their feet.
And I think that's something that's really, the face of addiction has changed drastically.
Absolutely.
You know, prescription painkillers have been a huge issue. Farmer parties, young people getting hooked on things that in the past no one thought would become, you know, an addictive substance. So really, there's no way that addiction discriminates. It is equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Doesn't man or woman, age. It is absolutely, everyone is eligible.
And I think that one of the problems with the crisis is maybe afraid to take the first step, whether it's yourself personally, if you're starting to notice the signs, or if you're not, hoping that someone around you, a coworker, a family member, is going to look at you and say, wait a minute, something's not right. And maybe one of us reaching out to a place like Headrest and saying, what can I do to take the first step? Because unfortunately, the end of the road is not pretty.
Correct, and especially with the opioid crisis, it is so scary, because the end of the road is the overdose, and not everybody dies with an overdose. But this disease of addiction is so cunning, and the stigma is still there after many years of people fighting against that stigma. But the stigma is still there, and people are afraid to speak up because, one of the many aspects of addiction is keeping secrets. The secret, I don't want anyone to really know what I'm doing, because if they knew what I was doing, they won't believe it. A lot of shame and guilt involved in using. So people will use again so they don't have to feel any of that. So the shame in it, the stigma that goes along with it, and the denial that anything's wrong.
Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Thank you.
And remember, Headrest is here for us and for the people that we love.